recording. The internet couldn't handle it. So at least we have this. We have at least our precious YouTube fans.
You can edit yourself out of talking to me.
I guess so, yeah. We can fix that, yeah.
If you see anything dumb,
Ryan will fix that. I'm going to get Keith's face more in frame here.
What does Keith look like?
Yeah. As much as we like to see the parking lot behind him, I believe we want to actually see what Keith looks like. Ta-da! Everything's great.
Check on the vehicle.
All right, looks like Anthony's doing the old turn 1, develop your brain.
It's good to think about what you're going to do right off the bat, especially if...
develop your brain. And we're doing that with a Pluto on turn 1 by Keith.
You're not sure where you want to take the game.
I'm not really sure what Keith's deck is. It's certainly these colors. Mufasa. So
yes.
Is it
Nice.
no? Oh no! Mufasa's the one that cheats things on the top of your deck, right? Okay, yeah. Mufasa's a card.
It'll largely just be character aggro with like things like Pluto to cost reduce, with Doc to cost reduce.
Yes.
There you go. There's Doc.
Okay, yeah, the old 1-2 punch.
Nice.
He's got the perfect line for Mufasa.
There it is. Yeah, Mufasa's a card that I still can't figure out how to interact with favorably, because whatever you do, they get a free card.
You got to be playing blue, and you've got to have access to Hades or Let It Go.
Some sort of non-banishing.
Non-banishing thing. Which
Either that, or you have to have a huge board that you can remove Mufasa, and then also whatever flips off.
You're almost hoping they
the
win.
top here. So here comes the old Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts is pretty strong here. I actually like that Queen of Hearts a lot. You know,
Me too.
It feels great to play. You know,
2/2 Rush takes out Pluto in a match like this.
2/2 Rush takes out a lot of stuff just by surprise, and often it's just like a 2-ink burn for 2, where you're like, well, I have a 3/4, I'll hit for 3, and then I'll rush in for the last 2. You know, surprise, right? Can really take your opponents off guard.
Surprise. We could start a soundtrack.
We could. All right, Doc takes out the Queen. The Queen's done. And here comes Rapunzel to heal up the Doc and gain a couple of cards here.
That golden hair, that luscious locks.
Keith's deck is very cool, actually. I like Keith's deck. It seems pretty fun so far.
Yeah. Amber is always a good
Here's the Duck. Duck House goes into the Inkwell.
No, the McDuck Manor.
And here comes the Big Maui. All right, no more cost reducing for Keith. You have to play his character's full rate.
Yeah, we gotta get going now.
Yeah. Full rate, dude. No discounts here. The sale is over.
No.
The sale is over.
No soup for you.
No soup.
Pay the price.
So it looks like that Keith kept a pretty good hand with a bunch of cost users and some card draw, but didn't actually find the Mufasa.
Yeah, hopefully he pulls into it soon.
Yeah, because it's kind of what his deck is like built around doing, is putting Mufasa and then having it like get a free, what's her name, the dragon? Maleficent.
Yes, Maleficent.
Right, and getting a free Maleficent off the top, right?
Yeah, and you do need a key to drive your car, so it would be good to get that Mufasa soon.
Yeah.
You know?
Gotta get that key, otherwise this card's not going anywhere. But here comes the bigger Queen of Hearts, a card I also like, where whenever a creature of yours banishes a character of your opponent's in a challenge, you get to draw a card.
Oh, I do like that.
Right? It's pretty cool.
I love card draw, and I love the Queen.
Yeah, I like card draw, and I like killing stuff.
Yeah,
so.
Those are all good things. Yep. Where
do we want to be? All right, there's a Fishbone into the Inkwell, and then Fishbone into play. Here comes Maui for the Rapunzel.
Punching her hair. Heal no one else.
No, you're done.
Taking you out.
You're done. Yeah, no, I enjoyed the Queen a lot, because there was a game once where I got 2 in play, and then I banished most of my opponent's characters in a challenge. I was drawing 2 per. Oh, it was so sweet. I was like,
That's sweet.
This is busted.
Race to the finish.
Yeah.
Hopefully you won that game.
Sure.
Yes.
Let's pretend that I did. Look, that's the end of the story, is all I'm saying. I'm not going to comment on what happened next. That's just the end of the story. Here comes a Doctor Arena. The Doctor is
producer.
Make make his characters one less. Or the first one? I don't know if it's the first one or if it's all of them. Yeah, send the queen to the Maui, draw a card.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Get your card draw, that's it.
What kind of deal is Doc giving us? Is it one per turn?
Okay,
or each?
Doc reduces the cost of the next card you play when he quests.
Oh, when he quests.
So he does have to quest for one, and then then the next character, only the next one is one less.
But if you can somehow do that every turn, you're good to go.
It's really strong. Ooh, there goes Madame Medusa. Madame Medusa is
she's rude.
Yeah, I've got feelings about Red's removal suite. It's so good. It's just a lot of just kill your thing, you know?
Like goblins and magic.
It sometimes feels too good, yeah. Yeah, and thankfully we do have a little quest pad over on the bottom there. So we can confirm that we're both at 0.
Oh, yes.
Both sides have quested exactly 0 times. And there's our first quest. Actually, no, maybe Keith has quested for 2. We're going to put Keith up to 2 for now. And Anthony's at 1 now. I think that might be a 2.
I think so.
So it's pretty close. Nah, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Take a closer look.
We'll figure it out. You know, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can rewind.
Below.
Figure out. Yeah, comment all the times
Are we
miss
right or are
when
we
people
wrong?
lure up when they.
And also, like and subscribe.
Yeah, comment, like,
Follow
subscribe.
along for more.
Yeah, follow us so you can see more fuck ups.
Hopefully
from the casting
live
desk.
streams once we get our the Wi-Fi in order.
Right, and I mean, you can catch me live streaming Magic sometimes. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
That
And
counts.
playing other stuff.
Some MTGO and some other games and whatnot. But here comes the Queen, gonna bash into that Madame Medusa and draw a card.
Leaving Anthony open with nothing on board.
Zilch.
A decent amount of ink, though.
Oh yeah.
He's got some money to pay for some.
Yeah, I think right now I would put the advantage over onto Anthony because his deck is just so much larger than or it goes so much bigger than Keith's
Go
does,
hard or
right?
go home.
Yeah, right. It's got some huge Maleficents. It's got the Be Prepared. It's got the Hades. It's got a lot of big ticket items. But Keith's getting refueling pretty effectively here. Questing for 3.
Here we go. Busting up for 5.
Is it 5? It is 5. Aha, we were right. Look at that. Quest up to 5.
Here we go.
Didn't use the Doc's reduction. Didn't have to, I guess.
No, save that. Yep.
Just getting that
Save
too
it for
lower.
later if you can afford it.
All right,
Why
here's
not?
Pawpsicle. And here's Be Prepared.
there
He's
we
going to
go.
clean it up. He's like, all right, that's enough.
Toodaloo, everybody.
That's enough of that.
Have a good day.
Yeah, he saw the Stitch. He's like, wow, he dropped 2 cards off this. I can't let this happen again. Let's clear the.
That is too many.
Board. Yeah, that's too many cards for my opponent to be drawing. You know, especially in that control deck where you want your opponent to be kind of out of resources, and then you get to get ahead. But there's Mufasa and
here we go.
Pluto. What does this Pluto do? It's also some
That good old pup dog.
So yeah, it's just a dock but cheaper. But he has no power. He just has 2 defense.
Okay.
Means that any challenges on him are basically free. But it is a 1-coster that you can just tap. You can pay 1 less for his character this turn. So a powerful effect if you just need that 1 turn to turbo Mufasa.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mufasa.
Mufasa boss.
But Flavisham came in, ate a delicious Pawpsicle, and drawn Anthony 2 cards, then just passing it back off again. Passing it back.
Okay, what's Keith gonna do?
Yeah, so Mufasa exceptionally good against the Ruby Sapphire decks because now even Be Prepared doesn't really clear the board.
Yeah, that's right.
If Anthony Be Prepared, Mufasa's going to die and then just flip something over. Oh,
Yeah.
It looks like he's also playing the old Madame Medusa. Madame Medusa.
Tit for tat.
And then Quest for 3.
Here we are up to 8. Snowman time.
Snowman time, hell yeah. That's
Small
true,
Olaf.
dude. 8s look like snowmen.
Yes.
That's crazy. So Anthony's got a bit of a. So we can see in his hand. I believe Anthony's sitting on 2 more beef. Or no, at least one more beef prepared. Yeah, I think the other one might be a queen.
Yeah.
I think the card right behind be prepared is another queen, the big cost one, the one that when you challenge and defeat, you draw a card. So be prepared looks good here. Which you might just slam it off. Yeah, here it is. And now Mufasa is gonna flip Arena. Let's see what Keith gets. Hades is pretty good.
There we go. Welcome to the underworld.
Does Keith not get a card here? Oh, and he gets a charge right in.
Right back out of the game.
When you play this character, I guess he wasn't played? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Do you not get the play effects if you flip it off the top with Mufasa?
I don't think so, because then you're just putting it down. You're not actually paying for it.
I guess?
You gotta pay to play.
It's a weird interaction. So he's going to summon another Mufasa. Oh, and there's the true removal.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, because Mufasa does say when it's banished, so Hades is not banishing, it's just turning him into ink.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So it doesn't count for the freebie there.
It's always good to have extra ink, though.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it helped that dragon come out.
Better than the discard pile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of worked in Keith's favor a little bit.
Right? It wasn't that bad. He's like, all right, sure, I'll just play this thing and blow up your guy, I guess.
I can work with that.
Yeah, this is fine.
Everything's fine.
Here's Tamatoa. Question for 3 right now.
The sea tomato.
Gonna give him the fish hook to give him evasive? I mean, I guess it's free.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, right, why not?
You may as well. If you have it, use it, I guess.
He's got the ink open, he's got nothing else to do. He's like, I'm gonna give him evasive, just so, I don't know.
See what's up.
Something weird doesn't happen.
Yeah, I guess you never know.
Right? It was one of those plays where if there's no downside, you might as well make it.
Yeah.
Right? Might as well do it.
If you don't, it may bite you in the ass.
Yeah, right? I mean, it would certainly feel worse to be like, I don't have to do this, I'll just pass. And your opponent's like, all right, here's like a forced exertion effect, and then, coming for the kill.
Slit you.
And it's like, wow, I really wish I had given him evasive. All right, here comes, is that also Pluto?
Yeah, there's a little Pluto with a cape. What is this little cape? Super Pluto. What does Super Pluto do?
It's got bodyguard, and it's turn remove up to 3 damage from this character. It's a 3/8.
Oh, nice. He's a big
very
behind.
Large. Did come with the bodyguard and did quest for 2 up to 10.
He could get through
So protecting the Maleficent. And I guess this Pluto's kind of hard to deal with because it's like you kind of have to take him out in one go.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like any chip damage that you deal isn't really going to matter because he's going to heal for 3 every turn.
Yeah, and then you're just wasting. You may as well quest if you can get the lore with whatever you're attacking with.
Yeah.
Right? And Tamatoa's little snippy snap claws are not enough to do that.
It feels like that there's no good option.
Yeah.
Right, here's old Scar.
Yep. Yeah, Pluto looks so cute, but he's tougher than he looks. That innocent little face. Oh, there he goes, though. Scar just blasted him.
Thanks to Scar.
Scar's just rude. He's just a bad guy.
Yeah. Not very nice. And question for what looks like 5 here. 6.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Up to 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a big crab right there.
That is a big crab.
That's a big
king crab, if you will.
That's a king crab. But yeah, it looks like that he used Scar's rush ability plus the hook to finish off Pluto up for 9 damage.
Slice and dice.
Taru. What will Keith do now?
Yeah,
the pressure of this Tamatoa is very high. I mean, questing for 5 every turn is very scary.
Yeah, there you go. Just a little
He's
lore.
like, well, I'll quest for 2 and then wipe the board, I guess.
So, yeah, get rid of that.
Yeah, cash in my 2 lore and clear everything out.
Decent amount of ink here.
And then
there we
just
go.
play Rapunzel. I mean, she quests for 2 at least.
Yeah, Rapunzel for Rapunzel.
Yeah, but it does look like Anthony is slowly taking over this game. Sure is a lot of ink. All right, here's the duck house, and here's Madame Medusa. Put that Rapunzel in the discard pile.
McDuck Manor.
Yeah, and both players top decking.
There we go.
Slam Mufasa pass. He gets 2 lore from the duck house.
Now it's just all up to chance with the top deck.
McDuck Manor.
McDonald's and McChicken sponsor us.
Yeah, you want a McDonald's sponsor?
Shout out to McDonald's. Shout out to McDuck Manor.
McDucks. All right, quest for 1. Seems wise. Up to 9. Keith top decking. Probably both players just gonna. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, there we go.
And he is gonna quest with the 14. 2. Decides to ignore the Duck Manor, which Anthony's going to get 2 lore here. Up to 11.
He's slowly catching up, but pretty steady. Hey,
He is. Although he's got to have some action here, otherwise I feel like McDuck Manor is going down next turn.
Yeah.
I believe Medusa has 9 power. Or sorry, not Medusa, Maleficent.
I believe so. I'm pretty sure she's a tough little dragon. Tiny wings and a big behind.
7-5.
Oh, I
So not a
would've
one
said
shot.
Okay.
But Mufasa, can team up to take out the duck house.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna play the queen and then suit her up with the hook. That's 5 damage, I believe. I believe the hook gives 3 damage, right?
I believe so.
Hook. Where's this fish hook? It does give +3, so yeah, that does give Medusa or
Gets rid of them. Yeah.
the old makes it a 5/2, pretty strong effect, and decides to take out the Mufasa.
See you later.
Flips into a mini. That's just as bad.
Yeah.
That's certainly just as bad.
One answer after another.
All right, he's drawn.
Are we gonna take
Although
out?
he cannot take out the duck house now, so just gonna quest for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and presenting check.
Now we can do some healing though if we need to.
18. Anthony's got to have a B prepared right here, right now, I think, or he's gonna be in big trouble.
Yeah, I think that'll be that.
Neither of those 2 cards are in fact be prepared.
Nope.
And that's it.
game.
All right, Keith takes game
over.
1.
Here we go. Good job, Keith. Anthony,
ready
next
for game
time.
2.
We'll see what's up. Shuffling up for round 2. Here we go. Whoop. While you guys are waiting for the next round to start, make sure to like and subscribe. Give us a follow. We've got
Do all the fun YouTubey things, or as Derek would say, do the doobly-doo.
the doobly-doo,
Do the doobly-doo.
a shooby-doo. That sounds like a Disney song.
Ryan here doing his best to enthusiastically replace Derek as he steps out to quickly make a phone call.
Some life administration.
Life administration or wife administration? Hi-yo!
What do you call it when I phone you?
Hell.
Oh, God. Aw, I have no... Aw. Now I am emo beast. Alrighty, here we go.
So Anthony's got an interesting hand. I see the McDuck Manors, I see a Maui, I see the Be Prepared. So a lot of late game stuff, but not a lot of early game plays. And it looks like he is going to mulligan to... or he's mulliganing all those big cards away. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Starting with the early game.
Yeah, start with the early game. I think that's what he's got to do against Keith's particular brand of aggression. Because if you're waiting for turn 5, 6, 7 with this deck, I mean...
It's too late at that point.
Keith's playing a deck where he welcomes to Be Prepared, I think.
Okay, what do we got here? Let's see another Be Prepared.
Yeah, I think Anthony's sitting on one Be Prepared in hand, so he's going to ink a Develop Your Brain and pass it over. He's going to ink the Maleficent Dragon and play into a Pluto.
Getting stuff cheaper already.
So yeah, got the ideal line going. I can't see if he's got a dock in his hand.
It doesn't look like it.
I think he's got it. Yeah, it looks like another Pluto. But
maybe we'll draw
Pluto
into
might
that
as well be
next.
another dock for what he's trying to do.
Yeah. Either of those would be good at this point.
And there's the rush. So he basically, Anthony's saying you better get your reduction out now because it's only going to happen once. Ink the Peter Pan. Swing's options here, because again, all of these moves that Keith's going to make early game like this are so pivotal for his game plan that he is trying to run. You've got the Mother Gothel option, you've got the Dock option, you've got the eventual shift into Pluto option that you can go for, but it looks like he is going to go for the safe, ideal Dock line, knowing that Pluto's going to get wiped off the face of the earth. He's going to get the old Yeller treatment here in a second.
Uh-oh. That's a sad day. Discount option.
How much was your logo? It's like $20. Thanks.
So Anthony weighing his options, knowing what he has coming down the pipeline from Keith. He's going to ink the Jim Hawkins, crash into Pluto.
Oh, there we go. See ya, Pluto.
And does he have a play to follow it up? Does not look like it. So not exactly the economical ink usage in these early turns for Anthony. Not what he wants, but again, you got to play a little off-keltered here to deal with the threat of the Ruby Amber aggro.
Yeah, Super Pluto in the ink pile for Keith.
Yeah, because I don't think he cares about the reduction right now at this point, like with Doc and 4 ink on the board.
Yeah,
he basically almost all of his deck is online, being able to play the 5 and 6s.
Which
Or is he at only 3 ink? Yeah, he's only at 3 ink because he's Anthony's on the turn, so he's got access to those 4 costs. Mother Gothel enters with the 3 damage, so Keith is likely hoping to follow this play up with a Rapunzel.
Get some healing hair.
Oh, and no play again for Anthony. So
Like
turn 4, and it looks like the only thing he's really done is play the Queen so far.
Even with that mulligan, he's all late game.
Yeah, all 8 game. So there's the ink up to 5. So he's doesn't really have much that he wants to target though in his hand, because the Surfer Stitch draws him some cards, but not able to cast it quite yet.
Up to the quest for lore. How many is that? 3 for him. 3 for Keith.
And it's another ink and pass for Anthony. So again, just not sure if this is the game that he wants to be playing, but he is very much on the defensive here. So Mother Gothel quest, Doc quest, Queen of Hearts quest for a total of 4, taking him up to what I believe is 7.
Looks like 7 to me.
What? Are you?
Thanks.
You're done?
Yeah. Go. I can do that.
Just want to make sure you tell me.
Okay, dokie. So here comes the Hades for a buyback of Pluto and then replay Pluto.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
And then passes it back over. We're going to quest for another 4 here.
There we go. Way up.
Looks like.
Yeah, and then he's gonna hopefully get enough ink to play something good next time. Otherwise, Keith's pretty quick here to the finish.
Yeah, here comes Madame Medusa. Not looking the best here. I mean,
Getting out a dog.
just a 1-for-1 when the board is so large.
That's that's all we got.
That's
for
it.
Anthony's turn.
I think Anthony's going to certainly be looking for a nice board wipe in his future to clear things up here.
I don't know how many ink Anthony's at, but I feel like there is to be prepared in his hand.
All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alrighty. Sticks for score.
1, 2, 3, 4. Showing at 11 now. Anthony's still at a big old goose egg. Gonna put the space powder into the inkwell. Medusa looking to get in the red zone, maybe. We're gonna see a Scar come out.
There we go. Is he gonna murder someone?
Yeah, here comes
Pluto.
Scar. Scar gets, this is basically a pseudo board wipe because Scar gets to ready himself every time he challenges and defeats someone in combat.
There we
He gets to
go.
wipe all 4 of them and then survive still, miraculously.
That's even sweeter than to be prepared, because then your own stuff isn't dead.
Yeah.
You know?
Right? So now all of a sudden the board has shifted incredibly in Anthony's favor.
He looks pretty happy about that move.
He does look pretty happy
There
with
we
that
go.
move.
I
doesn't
would be
he?
as well. There
yeah,
you go.
I feel like, this is sick. Here's
That's a
my
mini W. Take
Yum,
that.
yum, 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 yum. Scar just charges in, eats like 4 dudes.
Yeah, just slashes everybody.
So he got this in a pretty good exchange, especially when Keith is running out of cards here.
I think he's got, is that 2 in hand, I see?
Yeah, I believe it's 2 in hand left.
Options are not great.
No.
There
This
we
or
go.
that.
There we
He's
go.
gonna choose that.
Pretty quickly, we're going to be top decking into an answer.
Yeah, so it's really awkward here because Keith is sitting on a Surfer Stitch, which means that he really needed those characters to survive last turn so he could have drawn 2.
Yeah.
And now he really needs these 2 characters to survive this turn so he could draw 2. But he doesn't have the ink to play both Doc and Stitch at the same time, so he has to just play Doc and then probably pass.
Yeah.
Because questing with his other characters probably going to get killed.
Yeah, I think so. That would be the smart thing for Anthony to do, just to slow him down a little bit while he could catch up.
He is going to quest for 2. Dang.
Yeah.
That is aggressive.
See what happens.
So, I mean, I highly doubt that Andy's going to let that character just sit there questing.
Yeah.
Have Scar finish
There
him
we
off.
go.
Yeah, and he gets to ready himself again. Scar's still not dead. Still ready for
first-
more. Quest for
lore.
1 lore. Anthony's on the board.
Here we go. Coming in hot.
And here comes remove the second character, the Madame Medusa. So now Surfer Stitch looking incredibly terrible here.
Yeah.
Just the worst.
I don't know if it's going to happen right now. What did Keith pull? Oh, Ink in the Surfer. Passed.
Wow, that's so sad.
Yeah. Shoot.
This is not where Keith wants to be, I'm pretty sure. This is not where he wants
No.
to be.
You're going to see it. Yeah. Anthony's
win this
got a
game
smile
here.
on that face. Happy with the outcome. Alrighty, which way are we going to take this?
Yeah, Gaston getting another card is pretty nice. And while victory is slowly slipping out of Keith's hands, Anthony's sitting on 1 lore. Is it that intimidating?
Right.
Or I guess he's on 2 now. He's on 2 lore.
2, 3, 4, 7
2 lore.
requested.
But he's going to get another 1, 2,
There we
3,
go.
4 lore here.
Wait.
So still 6 to 13. Keith very much in the lead. All right, he's got a big dragon. Does he have enough ink to play it? Nope. He's
Oh,
going to put it
get
in
rid
the
of the
inkwell.
dragon.
And here comes Pluto.
Super Pluto. Here we go. Super
Not a bad
Pluto.
character to be getting here. Because, I mean, at least it does force Anthony to kind of, spend some resources to kill it.
Yeah. He's got to get rid of it.
It's a card
There
that
we
you can't
go.
really ignore.
Into Keith's ink pile. But again, at least if Keith draws something, he's got a little more in his pocket to pay for it.
Yeah.
There we go.
And they're scooping it up. Keith knows he's lost. So game 2 goes to Anthony.
There we
I can't
go.
remember. Did Anthony win game 1? Or did Keith win game 1? Do you remember?
It's a mishmash. Anthony looks pretty happy about that. I don't know if he expected that one.
No.
I didn't.
So they are shuffling up. So I believe Keith did win game 1, if I remember correctly. So they should be going into a game 3 here.
Yeah, tiebreaker.
Yes. Keith did win game 1. Because I remember Anthony was digging for the be prepared and then didn't find it, right?
Hopefully
like
he gets a bit of an early game start in the next round. I think that's what Anthony really needs to get things going in his way.
Yeah, no, I think Keith had a pretty good start that round. But he kind of just like ran out of gas.
Yeah.
So while his opening hand was good, his draws were not kind.
No, he shuffled all top heavy.
Right? All his good stuff away.
That do be the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Slice and dice the decks. Drawn up the hand.
Got him. Keith's going to be going first this time, which I mean is where his deck wants to be. Yes, gotta restart our lore. Thank you.
I don't know how to do that.
That's why I got a co-host here.
I don't need the button pushing responsibility because I would
push too many
clear
of
the
them.
board of everything.
Keith mulliganing what's like 3 cards. Definitely more than you want to be mulliganing.
I didn't really get a good look at what he did have, so I'm not sure what he got rid of.
Yeah. Probably some high cost stuff, right? I mean, I think Keith's mulligan plan is pretty easy because he's mostly an aggro deck that tries to like sometimes, has some top end cards, but kind of wants to like cheat them in with like Mufasa.
Yeah.
So I imagine any like Maleficents, Be Prepareds, some of the like big like heavy hitters, the big Pluto, right? I think those are just easy mulligans. You just throw them away immediately, right?
Not
and
useful
then you
right
just kind
now.
of keep all of your cheap stuff. There goes Maui. Here comes little Pluto.
Little baby puppy.
And there goes Tamatoa into a Pawpsicle.
Here we go, drawing away. What do we got? There we go.
And
Pluto to
turboing out the
dog.
drop.
Ideal first.
Turbo out the dog. That's pretty good. That's the old 1-2 punch.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's see what Anthony's gonna do. Got some card draw.
So with Keith's ink here, he has effectively 5 ink worth of ink here. If he activates Pluto, quest with Doc for 2.
There we go.
There's Mufasa.
There.
So this seems like kind of the nut draw for Keith here.
Hopefully he doesn't run out of gas this time because this is like perfectly how
Right?
you want to set yourself up.
This is exactly how he wants the game to go. Sitting at 2 has Mufasa.
What did Anthony
Anthony's
got in
sitting
his
on
hand?
4 ink now, 3 inks here. So somehow the Ruby Amber deck has outramped the Ruby Amethyst deck.
What?
It's kind of insane. Here comes Flavisham. Throw the Pawpsicle in the trash. Draw 2 more cards.
I wonder if Anthony has to be prepared. I have not seen it.
All right. So now, what's the follow-up from Keith here? Got a lot of quests in play. He's got 5 lore in play. And Anthony still sitting on 4 ink. Still like
there we go,
3
another
turns
dog.
away from Be Prepared.
Some cost reducers. Some questing.
Questing for
There we
5.
go. Up to 7.
Keith sees his lead and he's like, well, I gotta close this game up before it's too late, so let's just slam everything sideways.
Power punch.
Power punch.
See what Anthony's gonna do.
Put the brain down in the inkwell.
Get a note. Is that a McDuck Manor?
Yeah, let's just think about McDuck Manor, but he's gonna go and play the Fishbone Quail first
there
to
we
try
go.
to ramp up a little bit. So So the scary part with the quill specifically is that most of the ramp cards that put things in your inkwell put them in exerted, but the quill's like, nah, dude, just put it in regularly.
Just do it and use it.
Now, out of nowhere, Anthony's sitting on 6 ink, and be prepared to come in next turn.
Yeah, Old Yeller.
He's not careful. Yeah, so
Effective.
Keith was looking for the ink count. He's like, well, this man went from 4 ink to 6 ink in one turn.
That's a pretty big jump.
Yeah. And you're going to quest the
Quest for
Flavisham, get 1, draw a couple cards. Yeah, so very likely next turn, Anthony just goes, here's my ink, and here's my board wipe pass.
Yeah.
And then Keith just needs to rip something off the top with Mufasa. But questing for 6 here is certainly counts for something. Bring up to the double digit, the 13 mark, over halfway there.
A quick early game already for him, I think.
Yeah. So, but yeah, puts Keith in a weird spot where he wants to end the game soon, but he also can't really overextend.
No.
I think Keith's best play here is another Mufasa. So here's Quest for 4, and here's Madame Tremaine. Quest for 6, actually.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Lost up to 13 already.
Flavisham goes into the discard. It's funny because I don't think Anthony cares what goes into the discard because he's about to put everything in the discard anyway.
He's about to do it himself. Queen's just holding down the fort, biding her time.
He's like, outer.
Till she gets off with her own head.
She was not prepared for that.
I don't know if he has a Be Prepared in hand here. I don't see one very clearly.
You know, he has to be prepared. He's staring at the fishbone coil. He's trying to figure out.
Which way does he want to take this?
I mean, he has to do something here because Keith is sitting on 8 lore.
Yeah.
So yeah, ink the duck house. Mick Duck Manor.
You gotta get rid of something or else Keith is just gonna end and win the round.
Yeah. I wonder if Anthony's trying to figure out how greedy he can get, but I don't think Anthony should be greedy. I think he should just flip it. Yeah, gain 1 lore.
There we go.
And yeah, turn those cards sideways and play the old 7-coster.
Take that.
What I find interesting that we're 3 sets now. Oh, there's wherever that is. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. What is that?
I don't know. Ruby. What is that?
What is that?
What is that? What is that?
What is that?
That is the new evasive Peter Pan.
Oh,
it's
Ryan
new
coming in with
Peter
this
Pan.
answer, helping us out.
Sure. This one.
There you go.
Whenever this jumps a pirate character, the character takes no damage from the challenge. Very cool.
Okay.
Also got evasive though, which is pretty important.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like
Hades and Peter working
looks
together.
like Keith quest for 2 here, and pass it back to Anthony. And now Anthony might need just another board wipe.
Pawpsicle. What did he get?
Board wipe number 2.
I think I see another
Be
picked up
extra
mana
prepared?
there. Yeah. Definitely be prepared.
All right, yeah, that
For
fishbone's
everything.
going away. You don't need any ramp anymore, buddy. Oh, that's going to be prepared. No, big Mufasa. It has evasive,
It has
sir.
evasive though.
Shoot. No dice.
See, and this is what I love about Lorcana, folks. The fact that no one decided to be a rule shark. Be like, no, a card is laid, a card is played.
Yeah.
Keith here wants to win right. He wants to win it the proper way. He says, no, if that's not the ideal play, you take that shit.
Yeah.
You do what you got to do, and whoever's going to win this match is going to win it the right way.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Because it's not a secret that Peter Pan has evasive. They just have a lot of
EDH players
text
take
on
note.
it. So yeah, Keith's like, that play doesn't work. So you might want to undo that. And he's like,
Take it
oh
back.
shit. Okay. You know what? I will.
Yeah.
All right. Here comes Madame Medusa. Takes out Hades. Still can't touch this Peter Pan. Man.
Oh, he flew away.
Anything else from old Anthony there?
No, I think that's it.
All right,
We're starting to ink
and
over
here's
Keith.
another Mufasa now. He's
There we
gonna
go.
quest 2 more. 17. Again, Keith sitting with the win on the board. I'm not sure what gets him out of this one. Yeah, Anthony looks
that's-
like he can't
yeah.
figure out can't figure out the win here.
I don't think there are any answers
There's no out.
at this point.
I believe the only out is scooping up your cards
Yeah.
and
The only out is
going to the
out.
next round.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
What are we playing down?
something.
There we go.
What if we played Flavisham to draw 2?
Maybe he'll draw
Maybe
into
some
something.
miracle card off the top. Ugh,
Nah.
that ain't it. Madame Medusa does nothing against these 4 power characters. Only the weak ones, the 3 power ones.
No, Keith is too tough for Anthony right now. It's like I think that might be it. I think Anthony's
showing his hand like, I can't figure out the puzzle. Maybe my opponent will help me beat them.
Yes.
Huh?
How
Hey
do
Keith,
I
what
get
would you do if I wanted to win this game? What would
And
you
there
have
you go,
I do?
handshake, scoop it up.
Yeah, there is
Keith
the
got the
handshake.
W.
Keith leaving the old 3-0,
The old Wizards
undefeated, undefeat.
There we
Signed
go.
the slip.
Cash it in for the
Anthony,
win.
unfortunately, taking his first loss of the day, but played well.
Yeah.
And a little bit of good sportsmanship by the end. Maybe Keith gave him the good sportsmanship. He's like, if he's trying to scar my Peter Pan, he probably doesn't have